Happy St. Patrick's Day. And a lot of Puerto Ricans have Irish ancestry, so do I. I'm half Puerto Rican. I come from the Murphys, Sebastian de Morfi and his wife, and I descend from his son, Bartholomew de Murphy, who was born in Puerto Rico. We know Sebastian's father, which is Guillermo de Murphy Colina or William Murphy, who was born in Dublin. We know Sebastian's father was a knight of the Order of Santiago, the admiral of the San Vitello fleet. They was caught by the French off of the coast of Texas before him being governor and president of the Dynasty of Santo Domingo. We know Sebastian de Morfi is the founder of Utuado, Puerto Rico, and most likely he's probably buried in Utuado in a cathedral somewhere. We also know that his father-in-law, Sebastian Antonio Duran de Villafani, is buried in, I believe, Arecibo or Manatee. I know there's a altar that says his name on it. Him and his wife, Andrade, they were from San Lucar de Barrameda, which is in Andalusia, Spain. Sebastian de Morfi could have one of two mothers. Most likely he has one mother, but William Murphy married a niece, and then he married his first wife, which was he married his aunt-in-law, and they had children too. So we're trying to figure out if Antonio Felix Murphy Jimenez Navarro is Sebastian Murphy. We know that Sebastian is the son of William Murphy. How do we know that? That's because of the names of the children. Several children. One son is particularly interesting, named Juan Tomas de Murphy Villafani, and he's baptized in Arecibo, Puerto Rico. Now, if you go down William Murphy's lineage, he's the son of John Murphy and his wife, and his paternal grandfather, which was Thomas Murphy, and Catherine Kavanaugh. And it says Kabang, but we know that to be the case. So he named one of his sons Juan Tomas, which is his father's name and his grandfather's name. We know that his father died in Spain serving the king during the wars in the late 1600s. He died about 1665. I have exact date, but I don't have it like in front of me right now. So we have the Murphys. We also have the Arkeys, which I cover, which is Archer. I come from a man named. His name is top of my head. I believe it is Daniel Archer, and he is from Galloway, and he comes from the Connors, and we know that because of the marriage record when he married in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We also know about other Irish surnames such as Rivera Irlanda, which is in Cuamo, Puerto Rico. It most likely has Rivers as the surname and an Irish background. We also have Sullivan, that's in Cuamo. I don't descend from the Sullivans, but I know I come from Rivera Irlanda, as well as the Crowley, which married Cecilia Maria de Crowley from Nieves, today's the island Nieves, married Juan Sanchez Ravelo from Spain. And they got married, and I did some of their genealogy. It goes pretty far back. It happens to be of English and Irish origin. So yes, I do have English and Irish ancestry. We also have Pablo Esteban, who came from Bermuda, and his wife was from Ireland, and she was Maria Ponce, and we know they were most likely Catholics, and they left descendants too in Caguas and Cuamo, Puerto Rico. We know this because of the parish records itself. We also have 18th century Irish families such as the O'Reillys end up in Puerto Rico and Cuba. They're descendants of Alejandro de O'Reilly, who was a knight and a count. Most of his descendants stayed in Cuba and Spain. We also have other surnames such as O'Malley, London, O'Reilly, like I said, O'Brien, another Murphy family, I don't know if they're related, they're in Ponce, as well as other Irish families such as Stryker. We do have Armstrong, but Armstrong is of Scottish origin. So Yes, there is such thing as Irish people in Puerto Rico. My grandmother has red hair, or used to have red hair, and freckles. She looks very Irish, and she would be like the fifth great granddaughter of Sebastian de Morfi through his son Bartholomew. And Bartholomew married twice. We know he had a son from the second marriage. He married Victoria Rolón, and they were married, and I believe Bartholomew died in Arecibo. But they married, I believe, in let me think, not Berenquitas, a town north near Locayo, near Locayo Beach. Now Vega Baja. They were married there. And so I have Irish roots. We have red hair in the family. My cousin has red hair. Blue eyes runs in the family on my grandmother's side. Grandpa's side has Irish too. A lot of Puerto Ricans have Irish ancestry. And Spain was very, how do I put it, very friendly towards the Irish people. They had the wild geese. I'm going to post the link there so you can get it. Give me some time. It should work. That's a free PDF book that talks about Irish families and Irish people and men serving against the crown of England for the crown of Spain. And there's a whole index in the back, but variations of surnames: Colin for Cologne, Rivera for Rivers, Murphy, O'Brien for Brian or Brino, depends how they write it. There's other Irish surnames. O'Reilly, obviously, you can't really change that. Otero's Irish too, for Oteri. My third great grandmother was Ramona Menendez Otero. And yes, she was descendant of Menendez de Valdez. On her mother's side, the Oteros were descendants of Oteris. They came to Catalonia in the early 1600s, thanks to the Irish rebellion with Cromwell. It mentions also that the Murphys changed the last name for Mercis to Murphy. And that's what happened to my family. And it says I have like 14% Irish roots. So, we were a little bit confused about that, but we finally found that the Oteros were Murphys, or really Irish. And so I have Otero, Murphy, Rivera, Sullivan. I know I'm a descendant of, I can't prove it, but I know I am Rivera, which is Rivers, Crowley, Varney. All of these are Irish surnames that I come from. Also, I have Scottish ancestry thanks to Henry Sinclair's grandson, who went to the Azores, but that's another story. It has nothing to do with Scotland or Portugal. But just wanted to throw that out. Have yourself a safe and happy St. Patrick's Day. Be safe. Don't drink and drive, obviously. We're going to make the food here, cabbage and corned beef and cabbage. It's so good. So we're going to have that and celebrate our Irish roots. Please like and subscribe. My goal is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. I catch you guys later. Bye.